Hi, I am Andrew, and today I am going to talk about the solar system. Right now, the time is 4 p.m. or 4 in the afternoon. Today is Sunday, and right now the weather is bad. It is raining. Yeah. So, this is the solar system. Solar means sun, and it is a system because it is together. Yes. These are the eight planets, and this is the sun, our star. Our star. So, this little planet here is called Mercury. Mercury. It is the smallest of the eight planets. Yes. And it is the closest to the Sun. This planet is Venus. And this is Earth. This is where we live. Earth. Next to Earth is Mars. And next to Mars is Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest of the eight planets. Next to Jupiter is Saturn. Saturn is known as famous for its rings. Its rings, yes. And next to Saturn is another planet which has rings. This is Uranus. Uranus. And the final planet is Neptune. In the past, we thought that there were 9 planets, as Pluto, the farthest from the Sun, was considered a planet. But now we do not consider Pluto a planet. We call Pluto a dwarf. Right? Dwarf means very small. Yes. So we will forget about Pluto for now. So Mercury is the closest of the 8 planets from the Sun. It is the closest to the Sun. But how far is Mercury from the Sun? Mercury is 60 million kilometers from the Sun. 60 million kilometers. And Mercury takes 88 days 88 days to orbit the Sun. Here is the Sun. Here is Mercury. Mercury takes 88 days to orbit the Sun once. Now, Venus. Venus is further from the Sun than Mercury, and Venus is at a distance of 108 million kilometers. Venus is 108 million kilometers from the Sun, and Venus takes 225 days 225 days to orbit the Sun once. Next is Earth, our Earth. Earth is a little less than 150 million. A little less. It is 149.6 million kilometers from the Sun. 149.6 million. So million, 1,149.6 million kilometers from the Sun. And we know that the Earth takes 1 year to orbit the Sun once. 1 year, or 365 days. Well, it actually takes 365.25 days. Yes. Next to Earth is Mars, the orange planet. Yes. Mars is 228 million kilometers from the Sun and takes 687 days to orbit the Sun once. I will write the numbers for these 4 planets now. Okay, so these are the distances that the final 4 planets are from the Sun. Jupiter is 778 million kilometers from the Sun. Saturn is 1,427 million kilometers from the Sun. Uranus is double the distance than Saturn, double the distance from the Sun at 2,870 million kilometers, and Neptune is much farther from the Sun at 4,497 million kilometers. Very far. And Jupiter takes 12 Earth years to orbit the Sun once. Saturn takes 30 years, Uranus 84 years, and Neptune 165 years. So nobody's life is long enough to see Neptune orbit the Sun. No. Now, what about mass? The Earth has a mass of about 6 times 10 to the 24 kilograms. 6 times 10 to the 24 kilograms, which means 6 with 24 zeros. 6 with 24 zeros after it. Earth weighs 6 times 10 to the 24 kilograms, which we call 1 Earth mass. 1 Earth mass. Now, what about the other 7 planets? What about the other 7? First, Mercury, which is the lightest of the 8. Mercury has a mass of 0.055 Earth masses. So it is 0.055 times the mass of the Earth. So the Earth is approximately 20 times heavier than Mercury. I will write Earth mass as an M. Now, Venus. Venus has a mass of 0.815 times the mass of the Earth. So Venus and the Earth are close. And Mars has a mass of 0.107 times the mass of the Earth. So the Earth is approximately 10 times heavier than Mars. I will write the other 4 now. Okay, so look, Jupiter is the heaviest of the 8 planets. It has a mass more than 300 times the mass of Earth. And Saturn is the second heaviest. The second heaviest. So Jupiter is the heaviest. Saturn is the second heaviest. And Uranus and Neptune are also heavier than Earth. Uranus is almost 15 times heavier, and Neptune is more than 17 times heavier. Okay, so now you know which of the 8 planets is the furthest from the Sun and which of the 8 planets is the heaviest. Thank you for watching and listening to this video, and I will see you in the next video. Okay? Thanks again and see you soon. Bye.